Woody,
Hey.
I heard a project about a smart hackathon. You're working on it. Its name is Jarvis, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Jarvis for corporation. So basically,
Okay.
you must have seen that Iron Man movies, right?
Uh-huh.
So in that the hero, the Tony Stark,
Mm-hmm.
so he has his assistant companion called Jarvis, which
Okay.
in
Yeah, yeah, I
Chicago.
heard it. Yeah.
So that guy. So
Okay.
basically, I mean, nowadays it's very advanced, right? So
Mm-hmm.
AI, ML,
Mm-hmm.
big data, lots of stuff. So there. So you might have heard about Alexa, Google
Mm-hmm.
Assistant,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And this Siri and all the stuff.
City, yeah.
So these are all your assistants, and they are very intelligent. The process which is driving behind is the artificial intelligence, right?
Okay.
And these people connect to multiple APIs and they collect lots of data, etc.
Mm-hmm.
to respond to you, with the information you want.
Okay.
In fact, perform lots of tasks for you.
Yeah.
So let's say in Google Assistant, you say, okay, book a table
Mm-hmm.
in this particular restaurant. So Google will talk to you and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and book a table for you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So these are all new features stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So these are very cool stuff. Now the thing is that these are all in internet. Yeah,
Okay.
all these data are available in internet. These are all APIs available in internet.
Mm-hmm.
Now think something like that inside a corporation or organization, right?
Okay.
Which is within your firewall,
Okay.
within your intranet.
Okay.
Now all the information which you have within it is proprietary. You cannot give it out to everybody. Yeah, so you can't go internet with it. So same like Jarvis
Mm-hmm.
in the Iron Man movie. Think about creating an AI-based assistant of yourself, or you can say, or the entire company, or you can say for the product which you're creating. Yeah, which knows everything about it. So it's like that
Everything about company.
about the company or the product. So if
Okay.
you're creating an assistant for your product, so the
Okay.
assistant which the Jarvis for this corporation which I'm, so we're calling it IPM, Intelligent Product Master.
Okay.
That guy needs to know this particular machine.
Mhm.
Needs to know everything about your product. If it is
Okay.
about a company, it needs to know everything about the company.
Companies. Okay.
That's the idea. It looks good. I mean, it's very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very practical.
Okay.
We have evaluated the feasibility of it. It's very much feasible. We have done it once here, not 100% executed, but yeah, that's the idea which we are taking it in this
So,
exercise.
so how about the data? Means from where you are going to collect all those data of that product or that company?
Correct. So basically, we are right now concentrating only on some specific listed applications. So
Okay.
some of the applications like you might have heard the company called Atlassian, right?
Okay.
So they have these products called Bitbucket, which is the source code repository tool. Then they have something called Confluence, which is the knowledge repository tool for them. These are all product of Atlassian, the company, right?
Okay.
And they have something called Jira, which is the development management and bug tracking tool kind of stuff,
Okay.
ticket tracking tools. So these three tools, plus we were also thinking about the Stack Overflow. That is a website, right? Stack Overflow,
Mm-hmm.
which has lots of solution around lots of problems, right? It's a common platform which is there in the internet.
Okay.
So these are the four specific applications which we are targeting.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we are asking the students to install these applications in their machine when they start working on this idea.
Mm-hmm.
So when they install, there are two types of this application. One is the free version and one is the enterprise and money one, right? So the student won't have money as of now. So what do they do? They just need to download the free version
Mm-hmm.
or the trial version. Probably the trial version would be for 1 month trial like that.
Mm-hmm.
In some of the tools for students is free. Yeah. So they just need to install this tool and go YouTube, go Google, and learn what does this tool do and how are the information created in these tools.
Okay.
So the data which we are talking about, which this particular Jarvis, IPM is going to use, is the data created in these tools.
Okay.
So data could be lots of information about the product in the Confluence page.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the source code, the product source code in the Bitbucket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there will be lots of commits in the Bitbuckets. It could be the tickets in Jira which were created using a model called Scrum model,
Mm-hmm.
which we use. So instead of using a waterfall model of developing a software, we use Scrum model, right? So it could be all the tickets which has the complete details which were created in Jira,
Mm-hmm.
and those tickets were assigned to multiple developers. So
Okay.
this all data will be there. And for this POC or whatever we are going to do right now, it has to be created on those applications. So we won't be providing it. I won't be providing it, right?
Okay.
So you need to go ahead and create it, simulate kind of stuff. And this application, this application has APIs. So if you do not want to manually create these data from the UI, you use their API and to do it. So lots of REST APIs, driven from JSON formats and like that. So what the students are going to do is they are going to build a test scenario, a use case first. You have to assume the students are going to assume that they are going to create a product. Now, to create a product, they will design the product into some kind of requirement. I want to create an awesome application which is a website which will have something like a Flipkart, which will have this all stuff. So those all requirements will be captured in the Confluent page, and those all requirement which is captured in the Confluent page will be converted into tickets in Jira. You can do it manually or API. And once the ticket is converted, the teammate of this team will be, for sample sake, will be picking up all this ticket and developing a source code and promoting in the Git, the Bitbucket. Yeah. So these three are interlinked. So all these people now, all this application now has data, right? Now, what will this Jarvis do now is Jarvis is supposed to fire queries against these APIs application. Suppose so just stepping one step back. So these are all applications where you need to create all these data and things like that. So while creating Jarvis is an AI-driven application, smart application which you have to develop and deploy somewhere. The interface is going to be a speaker to speak, and probably email to email, right? So you have a computer in which you have deployed your Jarvis, which we are calling IPM, which is an algorithm kind of stuff. I'll explain you about architecture a little bit. Now, pause it, Rakesh.